Hey guys, what's up? My name is Milan Sharma, and I have some breaking news for you. And this is from yesterday, according to Reuters, written by Emily Stevenson and Mark Hosenball. State Department vetted Bill Clinton's contacts emails show. So let's get into the article and I'll analyze it afterward. The Clinton Foundation was on multiple occasions during Hillary Clinton's tenure as Secretary of State asked senior U.S. government officials to vet her husband's contacts with potentially controversial international figures. According to the emails released by the State Department, the emails reviewed by Reuters were part of a batch of nearly 400 messages recently released by the State Department after requests from the conservative group Citizens United, a group that has long been critical of the Clintons. The exchanges show a top foreign policy advisor to the foundation sought guidance from the State Department. So, right here, the exchanges show a top foreign policy advisor. This is affecting our nation. This is affecting who goes to war, who, if our troops go overseas, if they get killed. Some guy who's donating the most money to the Clinton Foundation would be in charge of this if this is what the Clintons are doing. So he sought guidance from the State Department, which is Hillary Clinton, on former President Bill Clinton's interactions with people including Syrian President Assad, Russian government officials and business leaders, and Gulnara Karimova, the socialite daughter of Uzbekistan's late president. The emails offer a glimpse of the intricate relationship between a private charity with a broad global mission and the State Department under the leadership of a secretary who is married to be a former president. And this is actually, first of all, let me tell you that when Hillary Clinton first became Secretary of State, she made a verbal agreement with President Obama that there would be a firewall between the Clinton Foundation and the State Department, that they wouldn't interact whatsoever. Obviously, that's a lie because they're showing right here that the emails showed a top foreign policy advisor to the foundation, not to the foundation. To the foundation, not a foreign policy advisor that's advising currently, to the foundation, not the person in cabinet. That's very important to understand. Former government officials reached by Reuters said there was nothing inappropriate in the interactions of the foundation with the State Department over the potential meetings, some of which did not occur. Obviously, that's total BS. I think there's huge inappropriate interactions going on with here because we don't know what they're talking about. They have an agenda to make more money. There's a reason why they're donating millions and millions of dollars. Why is Saudi Arabia? Why is Kuwait, countries like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, why are they donating so much money? Are they donating it just to help needy people? Of course not. Saudi Arabia donated between 10 to 20 million dollars altogether to the Clinton Foundation. And what they get in return? They got the biggest weapons deal, one of the biggest in history, I think, weapons deal to Saudi Arabia. Clinton created the deal. So this just shows the corruption. The latest batch of emails likely represents only a partial view of all the exchanges between the State Department and the foundation. It's unclear how frequently the foundation sought advice from the State Department on meetings involving Bill Clinton. In one instance, emails show Amitabh Desai, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, a foreign policy advisor to the foundation and to Bill Clinton, raised the possibility in 2009 of a meeting between Bill Clinton and Syrian President Assad. At the time, Assad wanted better ties with the West. So first of all, Bill Clinton, he should not be affecting foreign policy whatsoever because President Obama did not appoint him to any office whatsoever during his presidency. Hillary Clinton is. So why is Bill Clinton Wait, why is this person, the foreign policy advisor to the foundation, raising the possibility of meeting Syrian President Assad and affecting ties when they weren't supposed to? Would this be concerning for state? That this I wrote in this email alerting Hillary Clinton aide Jake Sullivan to the potential meeting. The Syrians expressed a keen interest in facilitating this, she said in an email a few days later. The Syria visit was proposed to be hacked onto a forum Bill Clinton was invited to attend in Israel in November 2009, according to the emails. The meeting never happened, according to Martin Indyk, a former U.S. ambassador to Israel who helped organize the trip. The State Department sometimes communicates with charities, such as about circumstances that might involve the safety of Americans or highly sensitive diplomatic situations, but it typically does not vet their contacts with foreign leaders to this extent. State Department spokesman Elizabeth Trudeau said officials occasionally provide talking points and briefings to ex-presidents. And that just tells you right there, they usually don't vet contacts with foreign leaders to this extent. And they're doing this because they're worried why countries like Kuwait, the countries with the worst human rights records, are donating to a charity that's trying to help humans, but giving them medicine. Why would they be doing that? It's so ironic. Why don't they help the people there first? And that's the reason why they're looking at the contacts to see why are they contacting these people to affect foreign policy of the United States. Much of Bill Clinton's communications with the State Department stemmed with an ethics agreement that was put in place when Hillary Clinton became a Secretary of State in 2009. That's what I just said earlier about the ethics, the verbal agreement with President Obama and Hillary Clinton. The agreement was aimed at avoiding conflicts of interests stemming from contributions to the foundation and Bill Clinton's paid speeches and consulting. Trudeau said these were, quote, voluntary steps taken to avoid, quote, even the appearance of a conflict of interest. Obviously, that did not work. There was a major conflict of interest. Angel Arena, press secretary for Bill Clinton, said the request for State Department input on potential meetings, talking points, and other information, quote, was done in order to inform the administration of President Clinton's interactions with foreign governments and dignitaries, so that the administration could, in turn, offer advice or any concerns. Arena said Bill Clinton had sought advice on the activities since he left office in 2001. So he wants to offer advice or concern when President Obama said that he didn't want the foundation being involved with the State Department. So why is this happening? Because it's the Clintons. They want to make more money. They're all about money. In 2011, Hillary Clinton not 2011, earlier than that, Hillary Clinton saw the Iraq War as a business opportunity. And thousands of soldiers died. I believe 4,000 and 50,000 were wounded. And some of those people will have these injuries for the rest of their lives, who are paralyzed and so on. The Clinton Foundation referred questions to Arena. Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign declined to comment. Obviously, they don't know what to say. Charity questions linger. Clinton's campaign to win the November 8th presidential election has been dogged by criticism of the Bill, Hillary, and Chelsea Clinton Foundation, a global philanthropic organization. The foundation has said it will stop accepting at least some foreign and corporate donations if Hillary Clinton becomes president, and that Bill Clinton would resign from the foundation's board. First of all, I did a video segment on this earlier in detail. You can look at that in my channel if you'd like and subscribe. But I'll believe it when I see it, because they said this earlier that there wouldn't be any conflict of interest. But there was conflict of interest. So I'll believe it when I see it. That's what I'll say. And this just shows they're guilty too. This just shows that they're guilty of corruption. They wouldn't be doing this if they weren't guilty. In one previously unreported email exchange, Desai wrote to the State Department in May 2012, informing officials that Bill Clinton would travel to Morocco to raise money for the foundation. Oh, Monaco, excuse me. An event where he might cross paths with the elder daughter of the Uzbekistan president. Gulnara Karimova, a businesswoman and a pop star, was described in a 2005 cable from a U.S. embassy official as the, quote, single most hated person in Uzbekistan because of her flamboyant lifestyle in an authoritarian country. She has since come under investigation in an international bribery scandal. Ahead of the event in Monaco, Desai wrote to the organizers had invited Karimova to one of the event sponsors, apparently, quote, apparently without our approval. So without the U.S. embassy officials' approval, they went to the event. The daughter. The Uzbekistan president's daughter, quote, will be listed in the program and will see Bill Clinton, he said. Would the U.S. government have concerns? If so, we can go back to organizer and ask them to return her sponsorship and disinvite her. However, I assume that would ruffle some feathers. And the emails released to Citizens United don't contain a reply in Desai's inquiry. However, a collection of photos from the Monaco event posted on the internet showed Karimova attended it. They do not show any pictures of her and Bill Clinton. So right here, this just shows that the Clinton Foundation, Bill Clinton, aren't concerned at all with the flamboyant lifestyle in an authoritarian country of the president's eldest daughter. And this just shows that they're not concerned about our safety, the United States national security. They're more concerned about raising money for the Clinton Foundation and making money off that, basically. If you enjoyed this video, please like it below. If you have any questions, comments, please comment in the section below. And follow me on Twitter. The link is below. And as always, subscribe if you like this video and others I do. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it.